I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And we're set to open the new season, a day of cautious optimism for a whole lot of teams.
Well, hope is eternal at this point in the season for every franchise, Kevin. But you're right. For most teams, the big hope in any new season is that they've somehow taken a step forward in the offseason and not gone backwards.
Now, here's Nash. Here's LaFrance. Great D that time from Kemp. Now McGrady. Pass to Vaughn. Back to McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Takes it inside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Miller kicks to Vaughn. Griffin against McGrady. Shoots over Griffin. A shot by McGrady, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Nash outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Kemp. Nowitzki's shot is no good. McGrady outside. Here's Vaughn, defended by Nash. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Right in the heart of that defense, found a way to convert.
The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Nash outside. Offensive rebound. He gets that one.
Really imperative that you put a body on Nowitzki. I mean, he's just too big and talented close to the rim.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fires the 3. Pass to Garrity. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, that's a tough physical play there. Puts the defense in a tough spot and able to get the call.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And that one misses.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Good on the second free throw. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Nash outside. Vaughn with the rebound. Magic leading by 3. Inside. And there's Sean Kemp on the assist by Miller.
Tell you what, Sean Kemp is a wrecking ball inside. Feels like no defense can contain him once he gets in close.
Nash with no one around. Second shot opportunity. And it's Nowitzki missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
buries it from three-point range.
Miller is a laser from deep. He can be lights out there. The defense has to make it tougher for him.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Nowitzki. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is McGrady. Kemp screen on Griffin. To the inside. And then Kemp slams it in.
The athleticism and quickness of Kemp, using both as weapons in the pick and roll.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
Several teams changing it up here. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Van Exel against Hill. And here's Nash outside. And it's DeClerc with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here is Hill. Clock at 6. Pass to Garrity. Lets it go from deep. Mavericks with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And so he'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Armstrong. It's back to Hill. Here's DeClerc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Mavericks trail by 8. Here is Nahara. No scoring in this one. Back to Van Exel. Now, here's Johnson. Now the NBA announcing they'll be focusing more on throwback jerseys this season. Clark, do you have a favorite?
I really don't, Kevin. I was never what you would call a clothes or uniform horse. Whatever was on, whatever was available, that's what I wore. But I would say that the Denver rainbow-colored jerseys, if I did wear a throwback, that would probably be a pretty cool one. But, you know, I'm partial to the Pacers' ABA history because I'm part of that franchise's history. So Pacers first, and then maybe the Nuggets old-school jerseys would be second.
That one is off.
Yeah, and Johnson out there just orchestrating the offense. An unselfish point guard with a commanding presence.
Raja Bell, he's checked in for Van Exel. He hits the second from the line. Armstrong with it. Hunter with a screen on Johnson. Here's Armstrong. Rebounded by Bell.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
Johnson against Armstrong. Pass to Hill. Here's Armstrong. The Magic again can't hit. Shoots. No good from Bell.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here is Hill. Nothing on the board. Good on the bucket.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Armstrong against Johnson. Tries the spin move. Bradley trying to break free. A shot by Johnson, no good. Magic leading by 7. Here's Garrity. Rebounded by Nahara. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Nowitzki. And Garrity pulls it down. The Magic have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Hunter dishes to Armstrong. Here's Garrity. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
2 minutes.
Johnson left side.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the second quarter. Nowitzki up top. Lets the 3 fly. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Nowitzki's got 9.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. LaFrancis checked in for Nowitzki. Finley comes in for Eduardo Nahara. Griffin's checked in for Raja Bell. And it's Nash in for Johnson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. A shot by McGrady, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Nash. Count it, good. Nash has got his first basket.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
Here's Vaughn. He has yet to score.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
1:09 left in the first half. And here's Nash. To the paint. Here's LaFrance. Back to Nash. Outside for Griffin. Now Finley. Pass to LaFrance. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Nash. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nash has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Now here is McGrady. Kemp a screen on Griffin. McGrady passes to Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
Wow, I'll tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
Nash outside. From past the arc. That shot misses. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Orlando out in front, up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. McGrady outside. Kemp with a screen for McGrady. With the second effort, Kemp can't hit. Mavericks trail by 4. Finley the pass to Nash. And Miller with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Nowitzki finds Griffin. 5 to shoot. Here's Nash. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
That's a great contest from Kemp on that one. I tell you what, his coaches appreciate that type of effort.
A shot by McGrady, no good. The Mavericks shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Nash. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And sometimes defenses forget how tall Miller is. He uses that 6'8" frame so well inside.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Here they come, fans. Your 407 team.
On defense, the Magic haven't given up any points here in the second half. Nash's shot is off. Magic leading by 6. Left side, Miller shoots over Griffin. Finley with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Tries again. Vaughn with the rebound. The Magic have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Miller. 6 to shoot. Here's Vaughn. He's guarded by Finley. Vaughn can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's good for 2. Nash has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, is it fun watching Nash cook the defense with his ball handle. Sometimes he's just unguardable.
Here's McGrady. Steve Nash making his last shot. McGrady, the top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the Magic lead by 6.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's McGrady. Goes back up. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for Dallas. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. It's Nash with the drive. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Nash has got 8.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 6. Kemp screen on Griffin. Here's McGrady. And it's off from 3-point range. Mavericks trail by 4. Nowitzki outside. Back to Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Miller, no luck. The Mavericks shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Finley can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 4. Miller outside. Here's McGrady. It's good from long range. He's got 9.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Nash outside. Dallas again missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Miller kicks to Vaughn. McGrady outside. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
Nash outside. Griffin sets the screen for Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Garrity. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Dirk Nowitzki. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Magic lead by 8. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
All right, Magic fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Van Exel. Bradley is screen on Armstrong. Here's Van Exel. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the Magic. They host the 76ers after this game. And that game is the 2nd of 2 straight at home. Here's Hill. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
There it is these guys, one of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Van Exel. Hill pulls it in. Orlando leading by 10. Pass to Armstrong. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. There's a good screen. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 10. Nahara kicks to Van Exel. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Van Exel's got his first 3 points of the game.
And one thing about Van Exel, that man is never scared to shoot it, especially from deep.
Hill looking around. Pass to DeClerc. Bradley with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Nick Van Exel. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Van Exel.
There's so much to love about Nick Van Exel's game, but one of the things that stands out to me is his fearlessness. This guy believes he can score every time down the court, no matter who's defending him.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Dallas also making some changes. LaFrancie's checked in for Bradley. Finley comes in for Eduardo Nahara. Nash is subbed in for Bell. Both shots good from the stripe. Now, here is McGrady. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Camp with a screen from McGrady. The Magic again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 5. Inside, here's Finley, and he gets the bucket. Finley's got his first 2 points.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Oh, wow, man! And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Timeout, Mavs.
Here they come, fans. Your 407 dance team.
Griffin's checked in for the Mavericks. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's stolen by Kemp. Jumps up, finishes the break with a slam.
Kemp doing a nice job using those long arms to disrupt the pass, turns it into points for his team.
Mavericks trail by 7. Down low. And it's Nowitzki missing. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Count it.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Nash outside. And Garrity pulls it down. Garrity's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Here's McGrady. Hits the jump hook. And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Orlando now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. On the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nash outside. Griffin sets the screen for Nash. Here's Nowitzki. Dallas again missing. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. They trail by 11. There's Nash with the 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Basket counts.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Nowitzki, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.